If you're watching this video, you're probably considering moving to Flatiron in Manhattan. Now, the Flatiron District is a great neighborhood. However, it can get very, very busy with a lot of tourist traffic coming in. That's because there's a lot of subways that run through the Flatiron, and also the Flatiron Building. They have 235th rooftop there, which is a very famous, touristy rooftop. So they have other rooftops as well, which will also bring in tourist traffic. So they do have some decent shopping, some kind of bigger touristy type of stores. And then they also have Italy. So Italy's main location in New York City is in Flatiron. So with all that, there is a lot of tourist traffic that comes through. And also Madison Square Park, of course. So on top of the tourist traffic, during the day and the weekdays, you do have also commuter traffic as well. You're going to get a lot of that in the Flatiron District. Now, I do think that Flatiron is a great spot for dinner and drinks. I think that that's one of the best neighborhoods for that, especially because it's kind of like a central location in Manhattan. So it's pretty much easy for everybody to get to Flatiron. Like I said, it's a really, really great neighborhood for public transportation. So you can get pretty much anywhere in the city relatively quick because a lot of trains run through Flatiron. And you also have Madison Square Park, which is definitely one of the most famous parks in New York City. However, if you haven't seen Madison Square Park, it is very small. So that's one thing that you hear from people who haven't been there yet. They're like, oh, it was actually really small. So especially compared to other parks in New York City, but it's very nice, especially to have that in the middle of the city like that. Flatiron is also next to Chelsea, Union Square, two neighborhoods that have a lot of dining and just a lot going on at all times. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. So Flatiron is near Nomad, it's near Chelsea, it's near Union Square. All these neighborhoods have a lot going on, a lot of great dining spots as well. So you can literally stay in that little bubble of all those neighborhoods and never run out of dining spots. So this is definitely a short video, but I do personally love Flatiron District. And I do think that if you're okay with being in a very busy neighborhood, that it could be a really great option for you. The apartments there are going to be your standard apartments, but I've been in some really, really great places in Flatiron as well. It's just something to keep in mind. Now, I would love to hear your experiences about living in Flatiron, or if you would ever even live in Flatiron or not. As always, I love hearing from you guys in the comments.